because my son's pre or ceremony for graduation is the 23rd. I have a follow-up doctor's appointment for my regular doctor on the 21st. So those 2 days of this month, I will not be at that clinic at all. I have prior obligations. But any other time, I go just as early. We literally hit each other just 1 to 2 minutes apart. Either they're a couple of minutes before I am or vice versa. The other day, we literally were parked side by side. I just done one of these and smiled at the dad. I didn't roll my windows down or nothing. I mean, I got really dark tinted windows, but it's like, I mean, if you're close enough, like that close to, you know, parking wise, you can see that, you know, somebody's in there and what if they're waving at you. That's all I did. And then Lisa had enough nerve tonight to say about me that, yes, I'll jump in a box and I'm offering all these, you know, resources. It's like that I'm trying to save her. No, honey, I'm not trying to save you. I'm not. That's not my job.
I heard her say tonight, well, Carmen did give me a good resource. And I was like, wow.
I know, I heard
You
that
actually acknowledged that. I heard her say that, and I was like, really? Wow.
Yeah. But any other time, no. It's like she goes, she don't ever get out of her car at the clinic and talk to me. Bitch, I've tried. I've had my windows down. And I literally always said, good morning, Lisa. How are you going to do today? And she blatantly ignores me. So other than me getting out and getting in front of her in the face, no, I'm not pushing myself.
Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about doing it?
What?
Like just getting in front of her face and being like, Lisa.
I did. There's a video of me out there doing it. I recorded us, and I confronted her in front of the clinic.
Really?
Yeah, it's out there.
Oh, shit. I never saw that video.
Yeah, it's like I never filmed the father, but you can hear me having a conversation with the dad. Just his voice and my voice. And then you couldn't hear mine and her conversation, but you could see us. I'm literally out there in my blue and white polka dotted robe.
Do you have the video?
I don't, but it's out there. It's on one of her pages, actually. I don't remember. It's like, I think that's on the Lisa and Jace page. But it's also, it's on Reddit too.
Lisa lives in the project. She's used to strangers. She needs to stop. She just doesn't want anybody's help. She said, I don't want y'all to fight for me. I don't want you to worry about me. I'm fine. She's fine, y'all. She's fine. She's got it all. The weight loss is totally normal. She's fine. And don't get it twisted.
On the Lisa and Jace page.
Don't get it twisted. Do I think people should go in there and be vile and mean to her? No, I don't. I don't condone people telling her to OD. It's not right. But don't go in there and be gullible and throw money at her. But you don't need to be mean either. Just, if you're going to watch her, just watch her. If not, don't watch her.
Hold down the chat, woman. I got to go get more tea.
Okay, sure. It is on the Lisa and Jace page. Okay, I'll look at it. I never saw that video. Just don't give her money. Just don't give her money. Just stop giving her money. You're welcome. I wish people would stop giving her money. And I know that it's hard and you feel bad. I get it. Like, just don't give her money. She doesn't need your money. Jess said everything, and she lied and said, I haven't talked to Jess in 10 years. Literally what? Like, stop.
Mm-hmm. She blatantly lied on that one, too.
Like, Ronnie was getting messages, and people were going to call CPS on Ronnie because of Lisa. That is seriously messed up. That is, wow. Like, she could be the best comeback story on TikTok. Trucker's wife. She really could.
Tazzy,
Mama Julie, 1990. Is that mod? Mama Julie?
That's that Cash App that she was using the other night.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's got a scamming page on there too. Look, it's not going to surprise me. It's like that she didn't, or she's not going to because I personally don't think that the state has had enough time to stop that check for this month since everything just happened.
It'll
I'll
probably
be
be next
very
month.
surprised if they have. I mean, I personally hope that she doesn't get it, but I don't think that the state has had adequate time to
Yeah.
stop it. They very well could. I mean, she very well could get it, and they may put a stop payment on it, and then turn around and reissue it to the grandparents. But other than that, I don't know.
And her
Look,
food
look at
stamps, y'all.
you
She's
see my
selling her
cats
food
there.
stamps.
Those are brother and
Oh,
sister. I watched them be born. Misha is
hello,
cleaning her
please.
brother.
Oh, look at the babies. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Oh. Oh. They're so
They
cute.
look nothing alike, but they both came out of the same mother.
Oh. And that's another thing, y'all. Y'all ask about her food stamps. She sells them. I looked up on Google how to transfer your food stamps into cash. That's actually a thing. Like, what?
Shit,
They
I
give
didn't
you
know
a
that.
step-by-step way to do it. And thank you, Purple Dragonfly, for letting me up and letting me
Well, I
hijack
don't
your live.
mind. I actually
I'm
like
so
having
sorry.
somebody up here. I don't feel all weird and goofy, and I mean, it's kind
That's
of.
why I don't go
I don't
live,
know how
because I
y'all
get
do
nervous.
this. It's like this is my
I get
first time ever
nervous.
being live this long, and I'm reading the
Me,
chat, but I'm literally sitting here staring at my own self in this phone, and it's like it's kind of creepy.
Mima, she's not court ordered to rehab because they can't court order her to anything. If she wants to get Jace back, she needs to do it. There's nothing, unless she has a drug charge and they order it and she can not do it, or she could do it and then go right back to the way she was.
Yep.
No one can be bullied or forced into recovery, and it sucks. I wish people could. I do. I wish it.
Yes. That's me. I'm Carmen, KC, Purple Dragonfly,
Yep.
whatever you want to call me. Mud in the face. I don't care. Hey, no. You guys are not fighting. No,
I wish
you better
they
stop
could
it.
court order people this stuff. I wish.
Why,
I would
Tracy?
I would have got clean a lot sooner if they court ordered it. We hear about you a
You hear
lot.
about? Oh, you hear about me a lot. Uh-huh. But you hear about that I'm a drug addict. I'm this, I'm that, and blah 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 blah. Well, I'll just confirm to you. It's like I'll go up in front of anybody, any day, anytime, anywhere. I don't want a piss test. I don't want blood taken. I want you to do a hair follicle test with me. We'll see who passes. How's that?
I mean, and she talks about tech all the time too, and says, what do I need her for? Like, it's yeah. Carmen and Tech have been trying to help Lisa for months now, and it's just not registering. Nope.
Hold on, I'm looking this up. I'm trying to find which.
Yeah, I want to see the video.
Real good for me a minute because I know it's down here somewhere. It's down here probably quite a ways.
Does she have any friends, or does she stay in? Lisa's fingernail dirt. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure she doesn't actually have friends. I'm pretty sure she just stays inside all day and begs. And it's sad. It really is sad. Because people mess with her and people screw with her just to get information. They do. And that's TikTok. That's trolls. That's the way it's going to be. But I don't know. I really don't.
Oh, I'm on the fan page. Well, no, I need on just the normal Lisa Jace.
No, she doesn't know Mama Julie from a hole in the head. Mama Julie was in the chat and she just randomly picked her. Because at first it was I think Tracy or Tammy, it was somebody, Teresa originally wanted to do the Cash App thing with her, but then it was like, oh, she took all my money. And it was weird.
No, it's nothing like that. In fact,
So, DJ, when you're on Matt, you can still smoke rock and it doesn't have an effect. Matt, I'm guessing Matt is an opiate blocker and it blocks like H and it blocks opioids like Oxy, stuff like that. You can still smoke ice when you're on Matt. That's another thing. And she's abusing her benzos as well. And she's double dosing too. So she's doing a lot of crazy shit.
okay, you ready?
Oh, you got it?
How do I do this shit? Oh, I'll just hold it up in front of me.
Yep. You're right, Aaron. You're right.
Big problem. She's on TikTok every single day, begging for like gift cards and everything, and it's like, and then she said her CPS case was open back up. Yeah, but I mean, she's on there telling everybody, and what she's telling is a confidentiality for the clinic. She's giving out too much information for you. Yeah, well, I kept telling her this morning. I kept telling her this morning to box me. I will come and get her. Anytime that you cannot come and get her, I'm gonna. Is it okay if I tell her when she comes out? Because she knows me. You can tell her anything you want. I just want her to know it's like in any way that you can never come and get her because I know that you come and pick her up every day, take her to and from here. But if for some reason that you can't, I can come get her and bring her here and then take her right back home. But it's breaking everybody's heart because we're hearing your grandson on there telling her to get off. Grandpa will come get us. Or he shut the lights out on her this morning and she got pissed off about it. It's like I had to chuckle about it because Jason's like, I mean, it's ruining him. I mean, Lisa, come over here. Hold on. Come here, sweetheart. What? Step on a place that you know it's not a big deal. Pull up.
There's the tears. Oh my God.
Very good, you. I was very proud of you. Very proud of you.
So you actually
I
spoke
did
to
it.
her. So you
What?
actually spoke to her.
Yeah, I spoke to her.
You spoke to her. And what did she do? The whole crying and whining? That's what it sounded like. The no tears.
Well, no, she does that with her voice. It's something that she knows how to turn on and turn off,
Oh my God.
to make it sound like she's crying and whining. But no, it's like I think she was more in shocked that I literally got out of my car and confronted her, and that was that. And it's like, and I just told her it's like she got to knock the shit off. I know. And I said, but you
Yep.
won't. And then
That's
I told her
classic addict
like, she needed to
behavior.
call me if she needed something. Okay, I will. I was like, you know my number.
And that's what pisses me off because Tech has had this plan set for her.
Yeah, I know.
Hey Goose. Tech said, I can get you in somewhere today.
Mhm.
Just surrender. And she won't listen. And listen, it's fine. It's whatever. She says she's fine.
And she's just not gonna.
There's nothing anybody can do but keep giving her prayers and bringing awareness and stop giving her money.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem we got right now,
Every
the
dime
money.
you give her is working towards her death.
That was what? How is it? We
Yeah, Aaron,
always
she.
end up in the same live.
So, Wolves, there's Nookie's YouTube and then there's Kai's YouTube.
And
And they
then there's
cover all
scam
of them.
or slam
Yeah.
scam, and then there's oh my god, what is it? Mexican homie.
Yeah. So they all have YouTubes too. Okay, so with the apartment thing, again, people can correct me about Section 8. I've never been on a Section 8, but now how does Section 8 work? Is she really behind the 4K? Because
I don't believe so.
So doesn't Section 8 go by how much you make?
Yes.
Okay, so how can she be behind that?
Well, I don't know, honestly. It's like I don't think they allow, I mean, I know for Pennsylvania it's like they don't allow you to get more than 3 months behind. So I think that was an old thing that she had, and it just showed. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have to physically see the paperwork in front of my face. And then there's people in the complex that are actually trying to get her removed out of there because she does nothing but yells and screams, they said, throughout the parking lot, outside, in the apartment. And I mean, it's disturbing neighbors, all kinds of shit. So they're literally trying to get her removed.
So is HUD housing the same as Section 8 or it's different?
No, it's different.
Okay, because I've never been on them, so I don't know. I was just asking. Hello, Ryan Ray. Hi, babe.
But you got to live in the city limits, not the borough. After you live in the actual city for a year, I know being on that HUD stuff, you can take and live anywhere. Section 8, you got to live just in Allegheny County for a year. Anywhere's in Allegheny County, and your voucher is transferable to any state. She could go to Seattle, the Carolinas, Connecticut. Doesn't matter. It's transferable. She can go anywhere with that voucher as long as she's in. But she's been here, so she's been here her whole life. So I mean, it's all transferable. But then she's trying to sit there and say it's like she's probably not going to get it anymore because now he's not in the home with her, and she's probably absolutely right. She's going to be losing a lot. Her food stamps are going to go down tremendously.
There was no way she's behind 4K. If she's on hub housing or any government assistant, there's no way she's behind that much. She's saying that. That's all it is she's saying that. She's using it as another scam. And that poor dog needs help because she don't even barely give him water or cut his nails. I'm sorry. I don't care. She never shows the dog because of that.
I have never known her to take that dog out. And it's like there's videos of Abby's old boyfriend literally videoing that apartment, and it still looks like that with dog urine and poop and cat piss all over the beds, the floors, everything. And that's why there's roaches and bugs. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Well, it's gonna make me itch. It'll make me itch, but it wouldn't surprise me if she didn't have them bee bugs.
The roach on that wall had me all in my feels. I was itching the whole night. I was like, I can't. Nope.
And it's so dead up there. It's like she just left it.
And like Jess said,
and it doesn't even look like it got smashed. It literally looks like whatever that yellow shit is right by that cucaracha. It probably got into something and it died there. It probably got stuck.
And please, everyone, Lisa, you need a job. No, Lisa needs to get sober. She needs a good inpatient 6 months to a year. A good inpatient. Yeah, she don't need a job. She needs
get her in one of those like instantaneously. Yeah, I can get her into Mercy Behavioral Health. They will do a 48-hour evaluation on her, and then they will bus her transport her to Gateway, which is almost 4 hours out of Pittsburgh, and she will be there. But however, she also can take and sign herself out.
Yep.
I mean,
can.
she can walk out of any place unless
Yep.
it's court ordered that she's there.
And I doubt they're going to do that, because when you lose your child to social services, you have to make the effort. You have to fight to get them back.
Yep.
She's not doing that. She can whine and cry and be like, "Oh, my baby." No. Stop. No.
Yep.
Your child can never get you sober. You have to want it. You have to want to change. My kids didn't get me sober. My husband didn't get me sober. Did he say something that would scare me? Of course. But I had to put in the work. I had to want to get sober. I could have told him, bye, see you later. Take the kids, see you later. I chose to fight because I knew I was better than that.
So which one of these old
Oh shit.
dudes gave my grandma?
And people are in her chat. Oh, you look good. You look good. Yeah, she looks good because she's high. Of course she looks good. I look good too when I was high.
She was
I
calm.
walked
She knows
around.
exactly what she's doing when she does that calm shit and then comes back in that crazy whining shit and that frantic shit. She knows exactly what she's doing. She
She's a
knew she wouldn't
master
have to ask.
manipulator.
Yep, she wouldn't have to beg or ask tonight because she was so calm. She knew that people would just do this. May as well just sign your whole fucking paycheck over to her because that's exactly what you're doing. And some lady named Joyce or Joy in there sat there and said, I sent you all that I had. Bitch, if that's all you had, why in the fuck did you send it to her? $15.
I'll never forget when I was in active addiction, my father said to me, well, I'll hide my wallet. And I looked at him and I said, I'll tear this goddamn house apart until I find it, because I will do whatever I have to do. And I put my dad's house in foreclosure because of my addiction. I blew through I stole all his money. And I wasn't Lisa. I was a functioning addict. I had a full-time job. I had a car, everything. I wasn't Lisa. I wasn't banged up teeth and fucking all that crap. Like, I was fucking a functioning addict. But eventually,
oh my God. That Black Widow that's got that little spider in between the two hearts. I literally had it right here and I'm like, wait, let me move. I better not have a spider on me.
Oh, why'd you have to say the spider thing? Ooh.
I don't know, because that's what I saw right here on my
I know, but it's
paycheck.
giving me the chills now. Like, God damn it.
There it is again. Right there.
Oh. Oh.
That's right there where it was. And it's
yes. Mama Julie is a real person. She is a scammer on here. Yes. Yes. She is a actual person. She's a scammer. And that makes sense that she would go with Lisa because she gets a kickback of the money.
Look, I'm not gonna assume and I don't believe anything that Lisa says about her son Cole. I don't. It's like she says that he's got struggles with addiction or whatever. It's like, I personally, I don't know for sure, and I'm not gonna go off of that woman's word about trying to say her child came in and took her benzos. I don't believe that. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
And listen, that's when people get on here and they have not gone through active addiction and they comment on things and say, I don't get how she would lie about that. That is unacceptable. Okay, again, if you're in active addiction, nothing is off limits. You will lie about every little thing. It does not fucking matter. You will lie. It does not matter if it's your child being dead, if it's your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, your cousin. You will lie about everything because that drug is pulling on you and it's so hard to break free from. So it really pisses me
for me,
off.
please.
It really upsets me when people are like, I don't know how she could lie about that. That's not a what is the word? It's not a pass because she's active addiction. It actually is, because God, it really chaps my ass when people are like, I don't understand how she could lie about that. But again, if you were in active addiction, it's not, and I get it. People have family members. That's not the same as going through it.
Yeah, it's like, I
Oh,
mean, like my deceased fiance used to always, I mean, look, I wouldn't know so much about it, but he, I mean, he was very, very open and honest with me
yeah.
after I finally found out about it. Because he was afraid I was going to leave, and it's like, and I had already been with him a year and a half before I knew, and I mean, he was crying, and I was already so much in love with that man. It's like I said, you have me for the rest of your life or the rest of
But,
mine,
but
depending on
now,
who.
Carmen, didn't he lie about the craziest shit?
Yes,
And he knew you didn't believe him,
yep,
but he
but he would
still did
still
it.
lie.
He still did it. Like, like I remember I went to a flea market and I was vomiting because I was sick. And I told my husband, oh, I have food poisoning. And he believed me. He believed me.
Mhm.
Like I had to think quickly because why am I sick?
And you're right, Aaron. And in active addiction, there absolutely is no boundaries that
No
they will not
boundaries.
cross just to make sure they get what they need to go and get the next fix. You're absolutely correct.
And I'm not saying Lisa's right about lying about her son having cancer, her dad passing away, being a nurse. I'm not saying that she gets a pass for the lies, but I'm saying nothing is off limits when you are in active addiction. And again, when you don't know
No,
active
Sassy.
addiction and you
Sorry,
didn't
honey.
go through it, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to answer Sassy. It's like,
Go ahead.
no, I live very close to her. I don't live in the hood. I don't live in the projects. I live in a really nice borough, but I'm literally only 15 minutes from her.
Like, I don't know if any of y'all in here have ever heard Tech speak, and I can say this because she's already spoke on it. When she was in active addiction, her friend said, "Come back and get your kids." And Tech stayed out on the street for another 4 years before she cleaned up. So that's what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter about kids. People think because they're kids, they're going to lose their kids, they get sober. No, that's not how it happens.
And about the neighbor thing, Jess, I don't know. I think that was a little bit too fast and quick for anything to take place with her being on live.
She always says that. She's lying. She's not getting smokes. And listen, no, let me rephrase
Why do
that.
you think she's not back on yet?
She may be getting smokes, but she's also getting more money than we know. So she's getting what she wants too, and smokes. Listen, I smoked a lot when I was in active addiction. Cigarettes are a big thing when you're in active addiction. I don't know what it is, but the cigarette just hits right. Just saying. It's the way it is.
I only feel bad for the children. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I don't feel bad for her. I don't. I mean, because she literally has a choice to either take this step to the right or she's gonna continue to stay very far left. And right now, like she said the other night in the boxes, she's got nothing. So what's the point? She's not going into an inpatient rehab, and she just won't go. It's like she said she's been there before, and it wasn't for her, and da 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 da. It's like, so I mean, she's not gonna do it. So therefore, Cole Senior's parents, the grandparents, are gonna permanently have custody of this child and raise him. And look, by God, I'm all for it. I am. It's like we may be reading about her, sooner than later, but I mean, it is what it is. It's like everybody has reached out, everybody's offered to help her. There's a lot of people that have, and she's the one that at the end she either had to she made her choice, so she stayed far left, and You know, unfortunately, it would be sad if something tragic happened, but you know, it's like,
Listen,
I mean, those
Lisa,
children losing
Lisa,
parents, two of them. Go ahead.
go ahead. Sorry, Carmen. I didn't mean to
No, go
cut you
ahead.
off. I'm sorry. Lisa has demons she's not ready to face yet. Getting sober is scary because you're used to this lifestyle. You're used to this. It's normal to you. She is used to the way her life is. So getting clean is scary for her. And
Here, buddy.
that's the hard part. It's so good being sober, but she doesn't want to realize it because she is scared. You know, it's like when someone gets out of prison. 9 out of 10 times they go back to prison because being in the free world, in the life that haven't lived in, is more scary than it is being inside. Sorry, y'all. I watch a lot of like crime and shit and like documentaries, so I think that
My
way.
cat goes in and
I
takes a
think
shit.
that way.
One of them that I have. Ooh wee! I'm telling you what. Ah, good Lord!
Exactly. Aaron, she doesn't care. You could call her. She's gonna act like, oh my God, that hurts my feelings. She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. She don't. You could say whatever you want. She don't give a fuck. Because she's already said it to herself. She don't care.
You heard that, but you're wondering if I seen her. Seen her where? At the clinic? I see her almost every day.
Yes, Ryan,
She
right.
was there this morning.
Yep. And people are gonna keep sending her money and she's gonna keep doing this. Keep
Yeah, she
on.
was there
She's
this
gonna keep
morning.
on.
People kept reaching out to me and messaging me, and it's like that's why I've been live almost all day today. It's like on and off because it's like, look, you don't need to send me messages. I'll just come live and tell you, yes, she was there. She's fine. You know, it's like, I mean, did she look a little worn down? Yeah, I mean, she looked tired.
She's been wearing the same clothes for days.
Yeah.
She's worse now that Jace isn't there because Jace never wanted her to be on live.
Yes,
Yes,
Mama
Mama
Julie
Julie, yes.
1966 is a scammer. Go look her up. And
Yep.
if you can't find her page, then it's probably because she took it down, and that's why Lisa
Go
has
look on
now
Reddit.
got a different name for her CA because Mama Julie's probably got discontinued because
Go look on Reddit. She's all over Reddit. Go ahead. Because I just did it. Just take her phones from her.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. The shirts and exactly. Thank you.
I don't know. It's like, look, I can see going one day without a shower because I've done it because it's like I've had no motivation. Because there's mornings that I wake up that I just feel, I mean, I'm in more pain because I've slept wrong with my shoulder that I just don't want to get up. And I'll lay in bed for almost the entire day, but I know I have to get up because I scoop my cat boxes because I have 3 cats and 2 big litter boxes. I scoop them twice a day. I'm very OCD. I'm very nuts when it comes to cleaning my home. So it's like I force myself to get up and do that. I may not leave the house. I'll come right back in my robe and lay right back here on the bed after I get up and do that. But other than that, at least I got that accomplished, and it's something that I do every day. But you know, it's like I can see one day, but I'm telling you what, she's got running water. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. It's like I don't know. Them poor fingernails. It's like, I mean, I thought maybe I was very hopeful that she would actually shower the night before court. That didn't happen.
Exactly. And that just shows that she
And I'll
just
tell you now, it's like the thrift store that she was talking about. It's called the Red, White, and Blue. It's down on 51, and it's literally the big building before the clinic. It's that, then my mechanic shop, and then the clinic, and then some Kawasaki motorcycle shop is like in that same like when you turn to go into the clinic, but you'll make a sharp left to go down the side street. It's a dead end to that Kawasaki a motorcycle shop. But it don't open until 9. It opens Monday through Friday from 9. It's open at 9 in the morning. Saturdays it opens at 10. Sundays they are closed. So therefore, when she started coming up with this, I need money for a nice pair of pants or whatever, and I was trying to tell everybody in the chat, and even in Slam Scams box or Scams, I can't ever remember how that goes. I literally have donated clothes to the clinic. My neighbor Mary and Maggie have donated clothes to that clinic. They are free to the people that absolutely desperately need them. And all she had to go in and do was tell her counselor and ask to pick out a nice outfit for court. And she would have gotten them right then and there that morning. She didn't do it.
She didn't need money.
She got y'all's money though.
There were people offering clothes and she didn't give a fuck. But Ashley, Erica, every addict is different. Yes. When I was in active addiction, I was clean. I wore makeup. I felt like I was a super mom. I cleaned my house. Everybody is different. Yes. Lisa doesn't give a fuck anymore. She lost everything. She doesn't care. It's just the way it is. She doesn't care. She's living her rock bottom. That's what it is. You know, there were times where I wouldn't go to sleep because I'd be so high I was afraid I was going to OD. I wouldn't go to sleep. I'd stay up all night because I was deathly afraid. You know, and watching her is a trigger. It is a trigger. And I've stepped away a little bit. My drug of choice was heroin. Yes, it was heroin. And it started out with opioids. At first, it was just like a party thing. I would do it once in a while. And then it got too expensive. And I started to do H because it was cheaper. You know, it was easier to get. You know, drug dealers don't work on good timing. They don't. It's just the way it is. But I've been sober for 6 years, and it was the best thing I ever did.
So how do I get that off of there?
You know, I wouldn't have my daughter now if I didn't get sober.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got
I don't know how to get this goal thingy off.
Exactly, Toxic Ash.
We can sit there and talk shit on her.
Exactly.
No, how do I get it off? Y'all don't gotta send me gifts. I just was trying to like get it off my screen because
Just leave it. Just leave it. It'll go away. Just leave it.
oh, it went away.
And again, we're not trying to get gifts off of Lisa. Nobody wants Lisa's fucking clout. No one wants that clout.
Look,
I don't want gifts off her. Nope.
That's Toast. That's the one that he's the skinniest, the most rottenest, and he looks like he's mountain. Like, I mean, this is how I got him from the Northside Humane Society. My granddaughter named him Toast because it looks like he's got a burnt mark right here.
He does.
And I'm telling you what, y'all, he stinks when he poopies. It's like he's worse than the other two. It's like it literally smells like 10 people came in my house and took a shit. You stink. Why are you on my blankets? Go away.
Barbie, I do thank God every day that I was able to get away from my demons, but it doesn't end just after you get sober. It's a struggle every day because I remember one hit could make me go right back. And I remember that. You know, and what keeps me clean is the pain of the withdrawal. I never want to go through withdrawal ever again in my life because it was awful. To the point where I wanted to unalive myself because it was that painful. I got violated. They suck. Let them take it. It's okay. Let 'em take it.
I'll just drop down and come right back in.
Oh.
Like, don't leave me now. It's like you're helping me keep the chat and conversation going and helping me read this. It's going too fast for me to keep up.
I shouldn't have said the words. That's probably what got me.
That's okay.
TikTok's so sensitive. Fuck.
Look, see, I don't even see whenever it's like you request to join because I have a moderator in here that's like quick and slick.
I think she puts me up. She gets me.
She does because my hands have been right here in my lap. I ain't touched my screen at all.
Thank you, Toxic Ash.
I love her.
Puts me
She's
up.
fast. She's quick.
She puts me right up.
Look, it's like I modded them all last night, and
Thank you, Toxic Ash.
I gave them all the superpowers. I gave them superpower mods.
I'm so glad they started doing that. That's so much better.
Look, girl, I don't know how to do any of it. I don't even know how to kick you out of a box. I don't. I only help boot you out was because it come across my screen. It's like remove hazel oil, and that's the only reason why I just touched it to drop you down real quick because I don't want you losing your account.
So I'm so glad I didn't lose my live.
You kicked someone out earlier. Okay. Look, I ain't paying attention to it. I don't understand all that, so I guess that's why I gave you all the powers because I don't know how to do it.
Wait, Jamie, what do you mean? There are two?
People are confusing the two. I don't know.
I only saw one in Lisa's chat. I've seen troll accounts. You verified when you get off. Yeah, exactly. You're right. I didn't want to lose it, but if I did, I lost it. Whatever. I shouldn't have said the names of the D's. I shouldn't have said the name.
Yeah, just say H or whatever. Just use the first.
It's so crazy. TikTok is so sensitive.
Yeah, but it's not obviously that sensitive. It's like, look at how many e-beggars and whatnot scammers that we have on here. So therefore, they're not doing their job correctly. They're violating people like us that are trying to bring awareness and literally want TikTok to go back to about being fun again.
It'll never go back to that.
What are you doing? Get away from me. Knock the whole thing over. Get back.
So she's still not back on? Oh, wow.
I checked a minute ago. Let me look again.
She'll be back on at 4 a.m. crying.
Refresh.
And she got more than smoke money. She got more than.
She did. You're going to knock this over with all the cords hanging.
Because I saw one person give her $15 at a one clip. So that she got
two of them that did the $15. And then other people I kept hearing her Cash App go off.
And she turned off the ringtone so y'all can't hear the money sign anymore.
Get over here. Come here. Go lay down.
Nope, she has not.
And for her to tell one lady not to worry about. Wait, oh my God, that went too fast. Worry about it.
A lot of people are haters and want to just give her money to piss off people. A lot of that is happening, and it's sad.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know, but if you go on Reddit, this quote unquote Veronica person, we all know who that is. That's first initial starts with an L. The one that we're all bringing awareness to. Literally said that Lisa passed away. I had to make a smart ass comment back to that. I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny because I just saw her at the clinic. So unless she's got like a ghost walking around,
can you elaborate on that? What was that whole thing? Because I heard that too.
It's she's doing it. She's Veronica, and she goes in on Reddit, and she literally said that Lisa passed away. Blah 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 blah. And so I made my smart ass comment on it. I was like, well, it's kind of funny. I said, because I just saw her at the clinic. I said, so unless she's got a really very transparent ghost walking around, it's like, I don't know. But no.
So that's her. That's her saying that about herself.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's a little much, but okay.
Mm-hmm. think I got 20 spots to pay.
Ryan Ray, stop with the caps. We see you.
Oh, like, look, I like the caps.
She does it so we can see her.
Well, I like them. Did her dad take her to the? Yes, he takes her every day.
He takes her every day. Don't believe her when she says
She don't need an Uber.
Nope, she never does.
When her dad couldn't take her when he was in the hospital, her sister was doing it. And I'm not saying that, she doesn't sometimes get on here and beg for gas money because her dad may not have the gas money. And I mean, look, she would be more apt to get the support from people like us to be truthful and say, it's like, I just need like $10 or $20 so I could give to my dad for gas money for coming and taking me, for at least a couple of days. I would be more than willing to send a couple of bucks that way. No, she got to get on here and make it a whole big ordeal.
She doesn't pay her dad shit. She doesn't have.
But I'm just saying, if that were the case, you know what I mean?
No, I'm answering a comment. I'm answering the comment. She doesn't pay her dad anything.
Maybe this will help if I zip it up a little bit.
Oh my God, it's 3 a.m. Oh, it's Mother's Day. I'm going to enjoy it.
I know, it's like I'm wide awake. And look, I don't have any children at home, so it's like I'll be right here by myself all day. Probably I'll get up and I'll clean, I'll scoop the cat litter, and I need to go do laundry, but look.
I told my husband, I said, I'm not getting out of bed before noon tomorrow. You got him. Like, it's my one day to use that excuse, and I'm going to use it. Yep.
What about
That's
her
my
pets?
gift.
Her pets need to be taken, honestly. They're in very poor health conditions. And that's another reason why I think the Munchkin was getting ill. I hate using his name. It's like because I'm like a kids off limit kind of person. But I believe that's why he was constantly getting sick, because breathing in all the cat piss ammonia. I mean, that's horrible. It is. And then all the feces and the pee everywhere that's not being cleaned up. And it's like, and I mean, it's got to be bad for that Munchkin's lungs. And I think that's why he constantly was getting sick. Oh my God, Misha. You scared the living shit out of me. You better quit it. What did you knock down? What did you do?
You too, OG Mama Wolf. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms in the chat. Happy Mother's Day. You rock.
Little girl, you better knock it off. What is that? What did I just step on? Oh my God.
You mean more than the Father's Day clan. Fathers are weak. Mothers are the best. Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry about the bright light, y'all. This crazy cat. I'm gonna beat her. I am. I'm gonna beat her up. She's about to drive me absolutely bonkers. All on your feet. Did you poop on your own feet? Oh my God, you nasty cat. And you were just on my blanket. Oh.
But happy Mother's Day to the fathers who are single parents. Happy Mother's Day. We appreciate you all too.
Yeah. Stop it. You're gross. No, we're not done.
Right, I'm gonna have one more cigarette and then I'm going to bed because it is 3 a.m. and I'm not waiting up for Lisa.
Oh my God. Stop. Relax. I'm gonna have to sanitize the shit out of my hands. You're nasty. You're foul, dude. You're foul.
Oh, I already want a nap, DJ, and it's not even morning yet. Well, it kind of is. It's 3 a.m. Ace Campsland and Polyard. Are they? They're on right now? Lucky Mama Wolf. Okay. All right, Barbie. I'll probably hop in there after I drop down. I didn't know they were on this late. Yeah, guys, if you want to know anything more about Lisa, Scam Slam is a really good resource. She's really good. Yeah, she is really good. Yeah. All I can say is, y'all, stop giving her money. Just fill her chat with prayer hands, and just don't give her money. She doesn't need your money. Every dollar you give her, you're pushing her more into the grave, and that's the scary part. There was a creator on here. Her name was Tara, and she was in active addiction as well. We don't know if she passed away from addiction, but it's pretty self-explanatory that could have been a thing, and she left behind a 4-year-old boy, and it was really sad. Yeah. Oh my God. I never followed her, but I did watch her a couple times. Oh, that was a rabbit hole I went down. Oh my God. I'm gonna wait till she gets back to let her know I'm getting down. I'm gonna go hang out in Scam Slams live for a little bit. Oh, she's not on, Natalie? I thought she was on. I was gonna say it's real late. I can't even believe she's on right now. I know. I know, DJ. I know. Yeah, they are really good. Oh, okay. I don't know. All I know is it's Mother's Day tomorrow, and I'm not getting out of bed before noon tomorrow. That's all I know. Yep, that's it. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ryan Ray, I've seen her. That's why I was asking. Oh.
you next. Sorry, guys. It's like my cat had a bad accident all over himself. I knew I smelled shit.
Carmen, I'm gonna drop because I'm gonna go to bed, babe. But
All right.
thank
Well,
you for
thanks for
coming
helping me
on.
keep chat going.
Thank you
And
for letting me
I'll help
hijack
you
your
out
live.
as well, because it's like, look, she's honest to God not really worth my time to set up any longer. Look, I'm gonna check one more time right now.
Thank you for letting me hijack your live. I followed you, babe.
Absolutely. Come and hijack me anytime.
I will come in anytime you need me, love.
Yeah, she's not live, so I'm probably gonna jump down too, because I
Yeah.
know I got a whole cat shit mess to clean up. I literally put him in the sink and put Dawn dish soap all over the backside of him, and
Good night, y'all. Thank you for the gifts. You don't have to do that. But
thank you
love
guys
y'all.
for the gifts, and I appreciate everybody that came in tonight and wanted to listen and watch and literally hear. It's like I'm none of them things that she thinks and says that I am. I'm just me. I'm a normal human being, about as normal as I can get, I should say, because ain't no such thing as normal. But I greatly appreciate everybody, and if she happens to be live after a while and I'm still up, I guess I'll come back on, because, seeing that I am now gonna have to strip down and because now I got cat dookie all over me, I may end up at the laundromat tomorrow for my lovely Mother's Day, or today, I should say. So I love you all. Have a great night, or morning, I should say. And like I said, if she comes back on while I'm still up trying to clean this mess up,